What are you about to do, Xogue? This demon metal's like, oh yeah, Q is not my drop key. What's my drop key? Because I don't remember. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, back on Stoneblock. Got the hat pants on today. Pants, hats, hat pants. We got the hat pants on. Don't forget, Twitter, Patreon, Discord links are in the description. And if you like the video, please do hit that like button because it helps out tremendously. Anyway, so today we've got a couple of things. But as you can see, I've torn something out in favor of something else. These guys are a really cool little feature thing. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go like this, because we won't need these anymore. Or we won't need the pressure plate anymore. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go kerplink. Is that working? It is working. And then we can do this. Ignore redstone signal. And because it's generating 128 RF per tick, and we're only using 5, that means we can go to every single... Wait. Oh, they're not called discs, are they? Storage? How about the 64K? What? Oh! I scared the crap out of myself. I forgot that I moved all of the quest for reward thingy things to a different chest. I was like, where are all of my discs? We can put all these guys in there. Yes, they're a reward, and I'd like to keep everything in there, but these are just discs. We got another set. I don't know if I told you that. We got another set of 64Ks. Since last episode, since the beginning of last episode, I was really itching to do these two things in particular. Number one is upgrading the tools. We need to get obsidian tools. In order to do that, we need to get the Tinker's Smeltery stuff. Another thing that we're going to do today, and this is not part of the episode specifically, but I'm going to do a massive redesign of the whole area. Okay, we're going to decorate everything, and it's going to be great. It's going to be grand. I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to show. It might just happen all of a sudden. But the second thing I want to do today is a mob farm. Which is not a difficult concept to understand. You guys know all about those and how they typically work. But we're going to go over one that I'm doing, which isn't necessarily going to be any more or less special. We'll just see what I can come up with when that time comes. But first, we do need to get our tools upgraded. I have no idea what this thing is. Is that really what it says it is? Does that do... There's Enderman's is here somewhere. Hold on. It repairs nearby players' items, like one durability per second or something. But it says it can also be on the belt. Like, is this going to repair stuff for me? I do believe it's time to see about... Actually, wait, I need another demon metal, don't I? Yeah, you see my hotbar, I know. I've got the other obsidian things. Yeah, I think I need 2, though. Of demon metal. What are you about to do, Xogue? This demon metal's like, oh yeah, Q is not my drop key. What's my drop key? Because I don't remember. That's my drop key. But this is how you get demon metal. It's really cool. I kind of like the concept. Because if you do it wrong, you lose your gold, which technically, as long as you build this exact structure and then throw it in, you're good. And you've done it right. Although, if you throw the gold in too fast, you can actually lose it. Okay, here goes nothing. It's drying, or is that what it would be called? It's solidifying is perhaps a better thing. It's solidifying. So we're going to go ahead and replace our tool parts. I'm going to see what kind of upgrades we can get for these. I really need to do some of these stairs. But like I said, I want to do some upgrades to the base, and we're actually going to move. I don't think I mentioned this, but we're going to move down. You see we're at Y level 90. There's not much point to be this high in the air except for certain power generation mods like windmills, for example, or wind generators that need the altitude to be higher in order to generate more power. And for those instances, we can just dig up. But most of the time, it's better to be lower, closer to sea level for things like squid spawning or bat spawning, or there's a couple other instances as well. But yeah, that's something we're going to mess with. We're just going to do this guy, which I believe is the short bow. It's actually my best, too. It allows for fast movements while shooting arrows at a rapid rate. That's what I like. The long bow, I think, is meant for really long distances. But this is actually a really good distance as well. It's pretty good. So we don't have to worry too much about that. And, of course, we have the arrows that we need to worry about. But here in a little while, we'll have all the supplies we need, and you can actually put the reinforcement modifiers on the arrows themselves to prevent the quantity from going down, which is really, really good. So infinite durability on everything and infinite ammunition for a bow. It's like the perfect setup for anything and everything. Look at this. They have a friggin' ender, what is it called? The big Enderman thing. The evolved Enderman head. And the cool thing is that I even get the sparkles going around me. How cool is that? But check this out, okay? This thing in our inventory, or on our belt slot, the repair talisman, is unbelievably cool. Because not only is it repairing our gear, which it is, I verified that much because, well, they're fully healed and I've certainly taken a lot of damage. It's also repairing our fire charm. So now we have a permanent immunity to fire. And it's repairing our automatic torch. I can torch forever now. That would be nice. I think there's actually a torch gun or a torch something, right? There's a torch launcher, this guy. So I'm thinking it'll also repair this, which is just a block of gold, a couple gold ingots. So I'd be able to do this and the one in my inventory. And I'm not sure which one I would want or have, but I think I want to get both for now, just to see which one I would like better. But yeah, that's like really, really cool. Like whenever I'm digging or whatever, just go walk around with this thing on and I'd get an automatic torch. 0.6 draw speed, which is really, really, really good. 1.4 range, which is good because it's a little bit bigger. And the bonus damage of 7, which is also really good. Now, as far as what we want the other bow limb to be made out of, because there's 2 bow limbs, we're going to do Enderium. It's going to be a lot harder to get, because it just so happens to be, it needs a material we don't actually have access to. Okay, it needs platinum. If we take a look at Enderium here, the only way to get Enderium is with platinum. You don't need much of it, but you do need it. And lead, I think we have lead before we do this. Let's make sure I can actually get lead. I think we have lead. Lead's one of those things you get, yeah. We got the lead. We can melt that down, no problem. Anyway, so platinum doesn't have, like, you can't sift anything for it. The only option for getting it, pulverizing or smashing or crushing nickel, which is why we have the nickel here. And we have our little power thing, which is kind of freaking out and going all number-like. See up there in the tooltip, it's kind of weird. But it is generating power, we're doing fine. So if we just do this, we have a small chance of getting a platinum. I need 1, and I should be able to get enough Enderium from that to actually... Oh my goodness, and the first one gave it to us. Well, you guys remember this room, right? You should. This is where we started. Only it's, as you can see, a little bit more filled in than when we started. Now, the reason this is still here is because technically this is still world spawn. If I filled this in too, then I have a feeling we might start to suffocate. I don't think it would search out a huge distance, you know, down this way to find a piece of air that we could actually breathe. It would just spawn us in the block and we would start to suffocate instantly. I'm pretty sure. But if we go down, this is where I've decided to move. And I've done a bit of work. Let's go over here. You can kind of see a little bit. Bam! Check it out. This is so cool. I'm liking the initial design so far. It's really, really cool. And there are some huge plans that I have, okay? I'll tell you about the ones that I have for now, but I don't know. They might change. They might morph. We'll have to see. But first and foremost, obviously, we have the grass around the outside. This is where all the animals spawn, and my goodness, is it working. Like, I can stand in one corner, and animals will still sometimes spawn in the other side. So when I'm digging out, say, this stuff, yeah, we're getting a bunch of animal spawns. I have about a full double chest now, just about a full double chest of animals that I've captured in animal nets. So that's a thing. Directly below this is where I've moved all of the temporary stuff. And this stuff is going to stay here for now. But eventually, right below here is going to be the industrial area. I don't know exactly how this part is going to be designed. The only thing I have in my head, the image that I have in my head, is a bunch of dark blocks. And that it kind of transitions out into the naturistic area over here. And I say naturistic, it's not really nature so much as it is non-industrial. Everything that's not considered like a machine or part of some kind of man-made structure or something along those, you'll kind of get the feel for things. One, as I describe it, but two, as we actually build it out more. We're going to go out and down. We're going to have another naturistic or non-industrial thing. We're going to go out and down. And what this is going to do is it's going to create a cool little facade or I don't know, you really can't really call it a facade because it's real. It's not a fake mask or anything, but you're going to be able to look out and you're going to see nothing but like nature stuff going down, and it's going to be a huge way down. It's going to be a far way down. You're just going to be able to see down all of it. You're going to see trees, you're going to see chickens, you're going to see cows, you're going to see sheep, you're going to see everything. But yeah, we got to get a mob farm. Yeah, I kind of have one because of this, but I want like a permanent one. And I'm thinking I kind of want to go down. I want to go down, and I want to have the mob farm below my feet. But I need to make sure that I go far enough down, because now I'm actually having, as I'm talking, I'm having the image of the industrial area kind of come to me. And basically what we're going to have is we're going to have a huge hole in the ground. Not, you know, all the way across, not this size, maybe 5 by 5. And it's going to go straight down to bedrock, all the way down. And periodically on those levels, probably maybe every 5 blocks or so, we're going to have a gap that goes out to be about the size of this. So we're going to have platforms. Each level, we're going to have different layers basically in this industrial section that will have different machines as we need them. Also, yes, for those of you who are very observant, I did change the font and the texture back. There might actually be a couple other tweaks. I have started working on the fixing some of the textures. And this is the problem one right here, because we have these, but right here you see there's extra slots. So then we have this situation right here is the actual crafting grid in your inventory, and then this guy is here. So it's kind of weird. Over here it's not too big of a deal. It looks to be okay actually, which surprises me. But yeah, it's just some of the GUI? We should call it GUI, but nobody would know what I'm talking about. The GUI, the GUI, the graphical user interface is kind of one of the problems. But a couple of you have asked about my resource pack. It's a customized one, meaning I have compiled a list of all of my favorite textures that don't break the vanilla feel. I can't give you a public download of my resource pack because I didn't make the resources. I just put them together. I'm not allowed to distribute them as my own work, basically. And even if I put the disclaimer out there, there's people who would find their textures and they'd be like, hey, that's mine. Don't do that. You got to give a link back, and it'd be a whole lot of legal conundrums. Well, I thought there was going to be, bedrock down here, but he didn't do anything about that. I wonder what's up top. You know what? I'm not even going to say that because I know what's up top. My buddy actually is also playing the series. He said there's nothing but a huge bit of lava up top. All the way above you is just lava. Don't dig up because you'll drown in lava and then burn alive in lava and just die in general in lava, pretty much. But underneath is nothing. And he probably told me that too, but I just kind of figured there would be bedrock down here. I really did. Alright, so we've been processing a few things here. Alright, number one, we've been getting all of the animals. We need to keep this area clear. We need to keep the cap clear so that we keep generating passive animals. That way we get all the cows that we need. But we have 1.5 double chests of animals at the moment. So we're probably going to start killing the generic ones. The chickens we're going to end up starting to breed, so we can kill off all of those, no problem. The pigs have nothing special, so as long as we have 2, we can breed up what we need. And that guy just spawned in. Did you see that? It's crazy. And yes, we are far enough away. But the sheep, the regular sheep are the same, nothing special. Energetic sheep, kind of the same. We have a bunch of those, but I want to get a decent number just in case something goes wrong and we can't keep that going. I don't exactly know how they work, so I want to be safe about that. But the cows, regular cows, yes, we have 2. We can kill the rest of the regular cows, but the other cows, we want to, I'm going to generate a list, and this is going to take a lot of time, actually, off camera, so don't worry about that. But I'm going to generate a list of every single move fluid cow that's in this thing. The other thing is that I built this thing, which I was kind of hoping something was going to be down there dying. We should see something here. It doesn't usually take that long. There's a little something, but usually it's a lot more active than that. Kind of surprises me, actually. That's really slow considering. Usually that thing is going on. Oh, we got a lot of bats. There's a spider. There we go. There's a little bit. There we go. We got a little batch. We got a little batch of spawns down there. We got these guys right here dying, basically. We got the loot bags. We got a whole lot of everything. And this is our collection. I'll show you what it is after I put everything away. We have our bag storage. This guy is really cool, actually. I really like this guy because you can put the bags in. Each bag counts as 1. Like the generic number, the currency of this thing are the common loot bags. They are worth 1 point. So right now we could pull out 5,629 common loot bags. That's the single point. You need 4 of the commons to make 1 uncommon, 16 to make rare, 64 to make an epic. You kind of see the numbers there. Okay, so that's the number. The numbers, basically, that's how many common loot bags we have. And we could trade them all in for a legendary if we wanted to, which is really cool. I like it. So I have those being automatically pumped in via a filter. I have other stuff coming into this guy, anything that will fit, and anything that's left kind of gets stuck in here. So we currently have 3 patient bags. These guys are interesting. We're going to get into those in the future, but this is kind of the stuff we have for now. I have a few extra drawers that are locked. So basically what that means is the automated tools cannot automatically send them into these drawers. I have to do it manually, which is the way I like it. Because that means anything that does not have a drawer will get stuck in here, and I can, check it out manually. I can assign it a drawer if I want it to have one, or I can just carry it with me. But the basic idea is that everything is kind of set up now. Okay, we don't currently have like a huge amount of supplies, but we can get what we need. We have a mob farm. We can always sift things. We can do what we have to do to get to go where we want to go. We kind of have the basic stuff. So it's time to move on a little bit. And the next thing that I want to do in the next episode, I want to do some chicken stuff. We're going to do some chickens. We're going to get started on some massive resource production because these guys are a pain in the neck. Such a pain. And we're going to work on those in the next episode. It's going to be some fun stuff because I have some plans. I have some ways that I want to do things that are going to... It's not going to change the way it works. I mean, the mod just kind of works a specific way. But we're going to make it look a lot better, I think. We're going to try to make it look a lot better. But what I need to do is actually create a little bit of farms, I think. I require so much hay. And now I do have a whole lot of hay, but I don't have that much hay. Well, I did have a whole lot of hay. Where'd all my hay go? Oh, I smelted it all into bread, didn't I? Yeah, that's what I did. I need to go get a whole bunch of hay. And I'm also going to open a bunch of loot bags, I think, in order to see if we can get some more of the super fast growing things. And that way we can get a lot of hay a lot faster. We're gonna see. We're going to see. I'm just going to do some stuff. And in the next episode, I'll show you whatever I did that worked. But anyway, so... Oh... Whoa, wait. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, we had hat pants on. Didn't we have hat pants on? It was hat pants, right? That's what, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was hat pants. I didn't have hat pants. I took it off at some point. I don't remember why or when. But it won't happen again, guys. It won't happen again. We're going to have our hats. Hats is a big thing. It's a big thing to me. Because you got to put your pants on your head. Thing you got to do. How are we already to day 120? I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. But if you liked the video, please do hit that like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Do what you do, and I will see you next time. Peace out, peeps.